Hey man, how's it going? um, so, earlier I recorded a podcast episode, and I came to a bit of a realization, more of a standing ground that I could build. I find it more acceptable, the idea of veganism and vegetarianism and fruitarians. Part of my minimalist journey has been, there's been a rough patch, and trying to figure out the whole food thing. Hey, I get my backpack full of clothes and stuff and whatnot that I find necessary for the day. And then I'm like, oh, wait a minute, I'm hungry. So I go to my backpack and I start looking at it and I go, all right, I'm going to cook something, but I don't have a pot, I don't have utensils or any of that other stuff that I need for food. And then I start to get a bit of a realization of why so many minimalists have a leaning towards whole foods, raw food, vegan lifestyle. Okay, because you don't have to cook it. So, I went to Walmart, Fort Smith, Arkansas, right? And one of my favorite places to stop. I don't know why, I just do. But I don't know if you can read it or not, if it'll focus. Oh, okay. Well, I spent $1.53, okay? And I got 2 bananas, a Roma tomato, and this big, huge orange. Okay, my fist. Don't got a huge hand, but that's a big navel orange. Okay, for $1.53. That orange right there is going to fill me up right now. And then bananas for snack. I like tomatoes. Don't really go with the other two, but I like tomatoes. I'm going to eat a tomato. But I kind of get it. Okay, I'm still omnivore. I'm carnivore. I love meat. Okay, but I get it. I get that part of it. It's this orange here, right? I can peel this orange. I can throw it down on the ground, and it's not going to do any harm to the environment. Okay, it's biodegradable packaging right here. Okay, just the same with the bananas, same with the tomato. Okay. But we went on a float trip this weekend, and my kids asked, Dad, why is there all of this trash up and down the river? And we had one of those red bags that they give you on float trips, and 90% of the trash that was in our bag was stuff that we had picked up ourselves that somebody else had left behind. How am I supposed to teach my kids? Yeah, you are right. It is easier to throw my can out the window instead, and it's a difficult thing to try and explain to my kids that there isn't actually an away whenever you throw stuff away. But it is pretty easy to teach my kids that this thing comes in its own natural, biodegradable packaging. That if, you were to drop some in the river on a float trip, well, nature will take care of it quickly. Days, weeks. Versus this plastic bag here that if I were to drop that in the water, that thing's going to be there forever. Many hundreds or thousands of years before it broke down, especially if it was sealed off underground or in the water or whatever. It's going to stay there pretty much forever. Okay, it's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to do anything. It's just going to sit there, and it's going to be plastic, and it's going to break down slowly over time, and the chemicals that are in it are going to get into the water and the soil and the animals. Whereas if I caught a fish and I built a fire right there on the bank, and we cleaned the fish, we gutted it, and threw the guts into the water, nature's going to take care of that soon. We eat the fish, we eat the meat out of the fish, and the head and the skin. That goes into the water too. And nature is going to take care of that. Okay, all the little bottom feeders and the little scavengers, the little furry possums and raccoons and whatnot. Like, ooh, yeah, I'm going to eat that. Yum, yum, yum. Okay. Whereas I drop this in the river, nobody's going to eat that. Nothing. Well, unfortunately, I am wrong there. Stuff will try to eat that, and it'll get trapped in their bodies, and it will kill them. But this thing comes in its own natural, biodegradable packaging. So I get it. I get a little piece of the idea and philosophy behind veganism and whole food eating. Okay? But I'm still gonna eat meat. Just that I'm gonna try to make a stronger attempt to move myself towards a lifestyle where I eat more stuff like this versus stuff out of a box versus foods that have been highly preserved, like hot dogs. I love hot dogs. I don't know what it is about hot dogs. I tell my kids about lips and buttholes and stuff being in them, and they think it's gross, but we sit there and we just eat the crap out of them things. It's just, oh man. It's not all the time, but whenever we do have like hot dogs and mac and cheese, it's, oh, give me another hot dog, num, 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 num. I like them. But anyway, I also like oranges that come in a naturally biodegradable package. Yeah, I just thought it'd be fun to, share that on the video. I did a little more extensive on the podcast if you wanna listen to it. I hope I get it put up sometime soon. I'm way backed up on my queue again. I'm trying to get it all uploaded all at once and do another queue cleansing. Every 40, 50 episodes, I need to do a good cleansing. Kind of like a podcast enema. Just gotta get it all cleaned out of there real good and start over and get fresh. Okay. Thanks for watching the video. Thanks for putting up with the enema. The enema content. Go down in the show notes or whatever and and say hi. Let me know what you think about the, everything that I do. If you listen to podcasts or the videos, obviously, I have Facebook and Twitter. I'm on Steemit. Go check out Steemit, my blog. It's just, I'm really having fun, and whenever I'm not having a fun moment, I can come and do this and make life fun again. Okay, so check all the stuff out. Interact with me. Interact, and share. Tell your friends about me. Post. If you see one of those tweets that are asking for a cool podcast to listen to, or something to share me. Okay, I'm having a lot of fun and it's cool, and I'll appreciate it very much if you do it. So until then, I'll talk to you later, man. Bye.